part two, we are going to talk about what a lot of people see being sold as musk. Typically in the Arabic countries, Middle Eastern countries, and Southeast Asian countries, a lot of fake musks are used, not only as solid musks, but as liquid musks. White musk, Kasturi musk, black musk, gazelle musk, musk gazelle. All these are fake. These are not musks. These are molecules made in a lab that have the same chemical composition like one of the thousands of the molecules inside the deer musk pod. Typically, muscone or muskinone, right? Like musketon or cyclic musk or polycyclic musk. It's just different chemical names for different smells that are produced in a lab to imitate the smell of one of the components in the musk. Musk doesn't have only, the deer musk pod doesn't have inside only one component, but several. Typically, the ones in the market, the fake ones, are either too sweet, too soapy, or too skunky, like too fecal kind of smell. The beauty of musk is that it exhibits all these characteristics together. It's sweet, floral, it's skunky, it can be pissy, it can be very, very bad smelling, but very sweet at the same time, very leathery. And this is why musk is complex. And this is why anything you see that is cheap is not musk. Musk cannot be cheap. Musk related products cannot be cheap. The last amount of deer musk absolute sold in a registered audit in Hong Kong was sold for $700,000 per kilogram. I'm not talking about this musk. I'm talking about an absolute from this musk. So as you can imagine, how many pods do I need from this to produce 1 gram of absolute? The yield is between 2 to 5%. And that is if you are being extremely professional in the extraction. Some people failed to get to 5% or to 2% even. And so to produce an absolute from this material, just imagine 1 gram of deer musk absolute, you need something like 10 or 20 or 30, depending on the professionalism and the equipment you're using, the methodology, the process, etc. And so when you find a musk that is $10, $20, $100 in a liquid form and says musk, 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 most probably it's a fake. That's why you shouldn't rush to buy musk products if you are not buying from a trusted source. You shouldn't. You should ask. It's a very expensive product and it has huge beneficial sides to it. In medicine, this has been known to increase the circulation and blood flow, so that in China, for example, and South Korea, it's used in some medicines to increase blood flow to treat things like erectile dysfunction, to treat circulatory problems, for example. It has been known to have powers in terms of spiritual related things in several traditions. In Islam, it's a holy material. In Buddhism, Shintoism, and in Eastern traditions generally, it is a very, very beautiful and sacred sort of material that is used in incenses. Has been used for hundreds of years. Unfortunately, in the last 100 years, wild hunting that is not controlled and organized by governments has left deer population in danger. And so this, I assure again, is from an ethically harvested deer, in which deer has not been killed to get this. They do not kill the deer to get this. And in some other parts, they actually kill the deer in a quota. They have a quota of certain number of deers that they can hunt, like legally in Russia and Siberia, to get these pods. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.